Hey, it's Rick Kettner here, and I'd like to go over 5 of the very best marketing books for startups. Each of these books covers a unique perspective that could make or break the success of your venture. They cover powerful strategies for things like finding potential customers, testing product or marketing ideas, driving customer engagement, creating uncontested market space, and selling disruptive products to mainstream customers. The first book that we're going to go into is Traction by Gabriel Weinberg and Justin Mares. It's no secret that many startups end in failure. Almost all of them manage to build some kind of a product or service to sell, but most fail because they do not have enough customers. This book covers 19 traction channels that you can use to attract customers, including targeting blogs, publicity, search engine marketing, social and display ads, search engine optimization, content marketing, email marketing, viral marketing, and many more. If that seems overwhelming, the book provides clear advice on how to select and execute on the best marketing channels for your business. In fact, that is my favorite part of this book because while specific channels may come and go, what is most important is that you have a simple way to navigate the many options and a strategy for making effective use of the most promising ones for your business. The bullseye framework in this book guides you through brainstorming ideas, selecting promising channels, running inexpensive tests, and ultimately determining the best channel for you to focus on first. Next up, we have Sprint by Jake Knapp and John Zaransky. Every startup must create a product, service, or experience of some kind for their customers. It doesn't matter if you're building a physical product, mobile app, cloud service, community website, or even an in-person experience. One of the biggest challenges that startups face is making effective use of their limited time and money during this critical early stage. The natural tendency is to just start building the dream product, or more commonly, a simplified version of that product that is often referred to as a minimum viable product, or MVP. But this too can result in a lot of wasted time and effort because the first version may not be marketable or may not be attractive to customers for any number of reasons. That's why this book is so valuable. Sprint is Google Ventures' unique 5-day process that can help you address product and marketing questions through prototyping and testing with customers. Of course, 5 days is not enough time to build a complete product or service, but it is enough time to build a workable prototype to gather reactions from potential customers. And the keyword there is reactions, not feedback. The book explains how to get honest and useful first impressions instead of random suggestions or worse, mindless encouragement that might send your startup in the wrong direction. The book has many powerful strategies and tips for brainstorming, sketching, refining, and creating effective prototypes for any kind of product or service. For many products, you may not need to create a prototype of the product itself. Instead, you can prototype the website, video, brochure, or slide deck that will be used to sell it. I cannot recommend this book enough. You may be 100% confident in the product or service that you're building, but I can assure you that this process will help you refine it and gather information about how to best market it as well. Next on the list is Hooked by Nir Eyal. As you may know, successful product marketing is about far more than just making the sale. It's also important that customers actually use what they have purchased. And this isn't just true of subscription, recurring, or consumable products. Even one-time purchases can benefit from regular and ongoing use because it drives word-of-mouth referrals and brand loyalty. This book is all about creating habit-forming products. It covers the 4 steps in the hook model, including trigger, action, variable reward, and investment. Habit-forming products leverage these steps to change user behavior and create unprompted engagement. In short, the goal is to influence customers to use your products and services over and over without relying on ads, promotions, or other external triggers to prompt them. And the results can be very powerful. Such products tend to have higher customer lifetime value, greater pricing flexibility, and supercharged growth relative to competitors. So, if you have a great product or service and want to make sure customers get the most out of it, I recommend you pick up a copy of this book. The next book is Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renée Mauborgne. Most industries are driven by fierce competition, rival brands fighting over the same customers with comparable products and a very similar overall business strategy. So, startups that want to enter the market often try to differentiate themselves in very predictable ways. They might add a new feature, create product variants for a subset of customers, or look to make a value-cost trade-off. In other words, either add value or cut costs in order to differentiate themselves from the competition. The problem with these strategies is that they rarely work. Existing businesses often copy your best ideas, and of course, they introduce a few of their own in order to try to outpace your efforts. Blue Ocean Strategy challenges companies to break free of what they call the bloody red ocean of competition. The book provides tools and frameworks to help you redefine market boundaries, attract entirely new customers, break the value-cost trade-off, and create a leap in value for buyers. The core principle of this book is value innovation. It's not about technology innovation or just being first to market in a new category. Instead, it's about redefining the customer's problem, crossing market boundaries, and unlocking exceptional value for buyers. All of this goes hand in hand with building a successful startup business. So if you're in a competitive market or you plan to enter one, you need to pick up a copy of this book. And last but not least is Crossing the Chasm by Geoffrey A. Moore. People react in different ways when they encounter a new product or service, especially one that is disruptive to the status quo, because it causes them to have to change or alter their behavior. And as you may well know, some people are very open to change, while others are not. This book explains why many disruptive startups fail to gain traction beyond early adopters. But more importantly, and more helpfully, it also covers a proven strategy for breaking through and selling to mainstream customers. It all starts with understanding the 5 types of customers in the technology adoption lifecycle, including innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. Many startups are able to successfully sell to innovators and early adopters, but there is a huge chasm between those customers and the rest of the market. This book is all about how to cross that chasm in order to reach the majority of customers that are on the other side. So if you're selling a disruptive or innovative product, really anything that causes customers to have to change or modify their behavior in order to adopt it, you need to pick up a copy of this book as well. So those are my top 5 marketing book recommendations for startups. I've created a reading list on readamp.com where you can find summaries of these books as well as any other titles I may add to the list over time. So check the link in the video description box to see the most up-to-date version of this list and to check out the summaries as well. If you have a favorite marketing book that you think should be added or covered in a future video, please let me know in the comment section below. And let me know what you think of this reading list as well. I'd also like to invite you to join the ReadAmp Marketing Book Club. It's completely free. Just go to marketingbookclub.com or follow the link in the video description box. That's where we help marketers find the best marketing books and get more out of them. So just head over to marketingbookclub.com audiobookspodcast.com to join the community.